I'm Coach Charles Crimson. You've been watching Sports Down the Middle. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe.
Welcome, Sports Nation, to Sports DTM, the sports channel where we call sports down the middle. You can expect the latest in sports news, views, and reviews from our resident analysts. No sports topic is too controversial, and no team or player is above criticism. So just smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on our balanced offering of riveting sports content. And don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Welcome to Sports DTM.
Good night. Greetings, Sport DTM fans, and welcome to another DTM Live. This is your boy T-Gat, Tyron Davis, aka T-Gat, in the building. Now, I know you guys haven't been hearing from us from a good while now, but we're still here. We're still around town. We see the news that's been swirling on in the football world. Yeah, we see a lot of things have been happening in the football world concerning Jamaica football. Now we know that the Nation League is just around the corner, a couple of days away, or maybe 1 week away from now. Jamaica will be playing the United States in the Nation League semi-final, and then hopefully they can move on to the final. But if not, they have the third place to play for. And after the National League, I think they have a World Cup qualification and then the Copa America. So there's a lot of football been happening. Also, I'd like to tell you that the election, yes, the J.F.F election is due to go out on the 17th. Yes, Sunday. Everybody's keeping it down low. But people, the election for the president of the J.F.F Football Federation, yes, Jamaica Football Federation, the election is Sunday. All right, so everything with all the hurdles in the way, they have seemed to squash out the last. I hear there was the last court case again was heard on I think it was the 12th. Yeah, on the 12th, and then that was squashed, and now the election is set to kick off on the 17th. So after Sunday, we'll know who is the new president for the Jamaica Football Federation. Yes, so let's get that out of the way. The election is coming up, and we'll be keeping a very close eye on the election. Yes, after election, then we have football, you understand, and we don't know who is going to be the new president. Well, Mr. Michael Ricketts, same of things locked. You understand, him have the whole city locked and everything locked. So he said he's going to come back in as president. So, and then we have the Mr. Raymond Anderson saying, no, this is not so. Call for a change. You understand? Yes, so Raymond Anderson is coming in to see if he can change things. But we will see what is going to happen. Just give me 1 second. So, sorry about that. But smart, yeah, so we'll see what gonna happen about that. So with that said out the way, get the politics out the way. We're going to talk some football. And we're going to discuss the latest been happening in the football. And understand, we see a lot of things happening with the Jamaica team. You understand? Coach Algrimson named out the 23-man squad that will be playing rather in the Nation League. Understand, some of the also names are out by injury, but one of the biggest news we hear coming out of that press conference was that Leon Bailey is out due to suspension. You understand? Yeah, that was one of the shocking news. You understand that Leon Bailey is out, but we're going to discuss that. But Before we go into all things, I have a very important guest that will be joining me tonight. He's already here. And this man was the man on the ground that when Jamaica was facing Canada, you understand, he was there giving me all the info. Good ambassador for Jamaican football. All right. Just listen to me, sports DTM fans and fans out there in the YouTube world. This man is a good ambassador. When it come on to the Jamaican football, love the Jamaican football with a passion. You understand? He's a good man, good friend of mine. I was introduced to him by Manning's man. You understand? And I really take on to this fellow. So right at this moment, he's gonna say he want to be off camera or shy. First, you understand? I'm gonna bring him right on. And his name is no longer than Mr. Devon Porter. Good night, Mr. Porter.
Good night,
Well,
T-Gat. Thanks for having me,
well,
man.
yes, man. Welcome to Sports DTM in the studio. You understand? Good to have you. Tonight, we have a short night. We'll maybe be here for maybe the next 25, no, next 30 to 45 minutes. We want to talk about the 23. I know, I see, must have seen the 23-man squad that's out, right?
Yes, I've seen the squad.
All right, good. You see the 23-man squad is out. And I know you were there in Canada when Jamaica qualified for the Nation League semi-final. You were there.
Semifinals. Yes, I was there.
Yes, you were there and you were training along, giving me details. All right, Mr. Porter, you want to just tell us about yourself and how the integral part you're playing with Jamaica. I know that you are integral to get some players, you understand, to play for Jamaica. I don't know if they play there. Maybe some have played, some have not played. But you just want to tell us a little about yourself and the part you playing with the football in Jamaica.
Well, I mean, I think most Jamaicans know a lot about me. Simple. I'm just a man who loves football, loves my country, and I will do anything to help my country get to the next level. I've been scouting and recommending players for Jamaica for a while now. I'm not gonna say how long, but cause next thing people gonna guess my age. But I've been around. I've been around, and I can tell you that the work that I mean we have done behind the scenes, not me alone, it's a number of us. Some of whom are in England, some of who are in the US, I'm in Canada, and then some are based locally in Jamaica, and we work as a team. And I think it's bearing fruits, whatever we are doing, and the world can see, you know, because of how the Jamaica team is playing, how it's looking now, and it's gonna even get better. I am a coach. I am a licensed coach in Canada. I coach in the second tier, which is called League One Ontario, which is owned by the Canadian Premier League. And I could say I was fortunate to be part of a coaching staff that won the championship in 2019. The club Masters Football Academy, which I coach, is owned by a Jamaican, and he's also the technical director. When we won the championship, Rick Titus, who is a Trinidadian, was the head coach, and I was his first assistant. We have a number of players from Jamaica at the time who plays with us, like none other than former Harborview and Jamaica International, Akeem Boogie Priestley. Um, Tremendous footballer. Now he's coaching. He has hung up his boots and now he's coaching. And he was actually the MVP in the finals. He scored a hat trick there, and I must say we have a number of Canadian-born Jamaican in our clubs, players who are eligible to represent the country. You know, we this year we have a young squad. One of our player was even down with Portmore United, because Portmore showed some interest in him, and I think come summer he will be going back to Portmore, but he's gonna play the rest of the season when the season begin with us until that time's come. But enough said of that. Now I think we're gonna turn towards the Nation League. And
Yes.
I mean, since you're the host, I'm gonna give you the floor to start what is coming next.
All right, thank you, Mr. Porter. There you have it, Mr. Porter. A real gentleman for the Jamaica team, and somebody they are working hard behind the scene trying to get players to represent our nation. But then we're gonna dive right into the 23-man squad that was called by Coach Al Grimson. I'm gonna put it up right now. So there you have it. The 23-man squad that was called. And then we have in goal, goalkeepers rather, Andre Blake, Shaquan Davis, Jamal White, defenders, Richard King, Damian Lowe, Deshaun Bernal, Michael Hector, Dexter Labakisi, Trevon Gray, Greg Lay. Midfielders are Daniel Johnson, Joel Latimer, Bobby Dakeover Reed, Keroy Anderson, Kasai Palmer, Ronaldo Cephas, forwards Corey Burke, Bailey Calamari. Yes, interesting one right there. Damara Gray, Shamar Nicholson, Mikel Antonio, Jamal Lowe, and Kahim Dixon from Arnett Guard. That one is the one that I really, 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 really like. That player getting in. So, Mr. Porter, what can you tell me about the squad? What do you think? A balanced, nice squad, you think?
Yes, I think it's a balanced squad. Y- some youth and some senior players with experience. I think even though we might miss a few players,
Right.
um, some through suspension like Bailey and
Right. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. Don't touch about that. We're gonna touch about that. All right. First of all, it's a player. Like we're going at. Let's talk about the players that are out. All right. The players that are out for the US games. Damar Gray out for card suspension. Shamar Nicholson out for card suspension. Ethan Pinnock out for out due injury. Amari Bell out to injury. And then in the thumbnail, I have Bailey out and Bailey wanted. All right, we're gonna deal with that first. The Baileys. You understand? The J.F.F. Baileys. All right, so one Bailey, as you mentioned, is out due to suspension. Now, we heard Coach Algrimson said that they only have one rule, and the rule is not to leave camp after 10. It is said that Stewart and Bailey left out and they didn't turn up for training. I don't know if they turned up for training, but they didn't turn up with the bus. You understand? They didn't sleep at the hotel. The bus left them, and this calls for suspension. This was due to the last camp against England. I guess they didn't make any noise about it then because they didn't want to disrupt the team, want to keep the team focused. So people might be wondering why, from Canada until now, you understand, and they beat Canada and why it come now. But people must understand the coach was keeping focus and keeping his eyes on the prize. You understand? And then when it's all over, the dust is settled, you understand? The dust is clear and everything is settled, you understand? Then he act, you understand? You have to know when to strike, you understand? And it coming at a time at this, when we're playing USA, you understand? Better we strike now, you understand? Daily missing this very important game, you understand, against the United States of America, semi-final game, also missing the final. So we can win, we can go on and win the scope of this Nation League championship without Leon Bailey, and then he's gonna feel really bad. You understand? Knowing that he's let himself down, let the team down. You understand? Also, we can not win, and him feeling bad also, knowing that he could have, put in his 2 cents. You understand? Because he's on immaculate form. You understand? Chippy is on immaculate form. Score on Thursday against Ajax. A very good goal is a fixtures in the Aston Villa's set up right now, household name. Now they love him over Aston Villa. You understand? He's playing good, remarkable. He's come a long way. You understand? And he's really playing good. So right now, he's really, I guess he's feeling really bad that he's letting the team down, not being there. You understand? So yeah, Mr. Porter, what you have to say about that, about the suspension of Leon Bailey?
Here's the thing for me, Tegan. It might come at a bad time, but rules are rules. And if the team has rules and you break the rules, there will be consequences. And I think you know what the consequences are, because normally things like those is dealt with internally by the coaches, his staff, and maybe the team. But unfortunately, I think somebody reported it and it was out in the airways. And when the coach has his press conference, he has to come out and say exactly what happened and so forth. But rules are rules, and
Definitely.
there's no two ways about it. If you break the rules, I mean, there is consequences. If you're supposed to drive on the street and you're supposed to have a driver's license and you don't have a driver's license, you police stop you. It's either you're gonna get a big fat ticket or you're gonna get your car impounded for operating a car without driver's license. Now you go to jail. So rules are rules, So I don't want to dive too much into that one. What is done is done. What is said, and he has to serve a suspension.
Okay, good. And the coach says only for this cap, so definitely we see him in the World Cup qualification and hopefully in the Copa America. So that's it. Now the other Bailey now, we noticed that the coach naming in the 23-man side, you understand, and then all of a sudden news break today that Bailey Calamari, hope I'm getting this right, from Sheffield Wednesday, promising young striker, 18-year-old, been called up for the under 19. Now, this dealt a blow. I don't know if it dealt a blow yet on the Jamaica team. We don't know what decision the young man has made because, oh Lord, yes, it's just rippling effect right now. Mr. Porter, what can you say about Bailey Kalmar from Sheffield Wednesday?
Well, I think as you know that he was named to the Jamaica senior team, then was named to the England under 19 team after the fact, and it is what it is. He's a young player. Now I think he needs to make a decision. Whatever decision he makes, he has to live with it. He's a young kid. um, it shouldn't be. He shouldn't be in this position, put under pressure at such a young, tender age. He's a good player, and he's one definitely for the future. And even if he decide not to play for Jamaica at this point in time, he's still around. And I think someday, one day, the kid will understand, you know, how the world of football is, and he will make a decision. I have no doubt that we'll see him someday in the Jamaican colors. I have no doubt because the kid loves Jamaica dearly. His family is very close to Jamaica, and he he has a dad who is a former pro, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
pretty much sure he's a good advisor, and he knows how these things are. You know, I spoke to his dad several times, and I wish Bailey all the best, whatever decision he make. But I am not I'm not worried.
Okay.
I'm not worried. I am not worried, and I don't think the Jamaican public should be worried. It is what it is at this point in time, and whatever decision is made or will be made might be positive.
Okay. So, will you know about this decision before the Nation League or what? Will do you not have any insight what will happen? Do
Well,
Yeah.
put it this way: any football that he plays, if he plays for the senior men's team of Jamaica, he plays the under 19. It's good experience for him. So I can't make that decision for him.
Right.
Coach Heimer can't make that decision for him. His dad can't make that decision for him. His agent can't make that decision for him. He's 18 now. He's a young man, and he has to make his own decision. Yes, he will consult other people, and they will give him advice. But at the end of the day, he has to make his decision, and he has to live by it.
Definitely. Definitely. So it's just I just say it's a crying shame for this young man to be placed in this decision. You understand? I don't understand the move that the Three Lions is doing. You understand? After this young man went to all the effort to get his documents ready to play for the senior team. I know name mentioned, then a day after England decided to say, guess what? We want you. That's really, really, really messed up at this moment. So there you have it. The one Bailey is out and the other Bailey is wanted by the Tree Line. So the J.F.F is definitely in a predicament. You understand? So there you have it about that. I'm going to go much deeper with all the players, you understand, and where they play and stuff like that. So do you think the team that we have can beat this US team? You think this year, because right now the US team, although some of the players are not coming off injury, not playing for the club, but one player, Pulisic, is really informed, just score in the European League for Milan, AC Milan. You understand? So he'll be there and he's totally informed. So definitely he's going to be a one to watch. So, supporter, do you think we have that that to pull it off to get that big
Um,
win? This is the big win for Jamaica against US. Although we got a big win against Canada, I think we have it in us again to get another big win against US.
Listen, it won't be an easy game, but I think that this current team can do anything. If they put their mind to it, we can come out victorious in this semi-final game. if you look at the players, they are good players. These are good players, good seasoned pros. You know, look at the name Michael Antonio. I mean,
Definitely.
anybody, it will drive fear into anybody. Bobby is playing some good football
Good. Definitely.
at his club, you know, and Latibo there,
Yes.
likewise, you
Definitely.
know.
I'll be going into those, right?
Yeah, I mean, surely we're gonna miss two players in the first game, but they will be eligible for the second game. And
Right.
who knows? I mean, I think we have the team to pull out a victory. I mean, we have the best goalkeeper in the region,
Right.
you know,
Definitely.
and I
You know, Andre
and
Blake.
and he will
73
be
caps.
leading the team. And I can tell you something: these players are up to the task, and they want this, and I think they will make the country proud.
Okay, definitely, definitely. I too think that they will definitely get ready. Yes, I'm kind of iffy. I'll be in Texas. You guys will be know. I'll be know soonly. I'll be in Texas, doing something. You know, just trying to get something straightened out. And if everything goes well, I'll be definitely be in Texas watching these two games, the Jamaica versus USA and the final. Yes, I'm hopeful to go to a final. We understand, or the third place, you understand, whatever, which two, but your boy Tigat is getting ready, you know, prepare himself, just tweeting some things, and then if everything all's well by Monday, you know, your boy Tigat will be packing his bag and flying out to deep in the heart of Texas to watch the Reggae Boys play some football. Now, finally, we're going to just go through the team and how they are doing, you understand, with their club. You understand the players. Starting with Andre Blake, the captain and skipper, play for Philadelphia Union, and he's, as Mr. Porter said, top goalkeeper in the region, and one of the best. You understand, Jamaica, one of the best goalkeeper Jamaica ever produced. You understand, so there, Andre Blake, and then we're going to Shaquan Davis from Mount Pleasant. You understand? Nice upcoming goalkeeper. You understand? So when you say Andre Blake drop the bat, ready to give up the gloves, and we have Mr. Davis ready to take it up. And then we have Jamal Wade playing the USL, play for El Paso Locomotive. You understand? Those are the goalkeeper right there. We have Richard King, who applies trade with Cavaliers. You understand? Good centre back coming up. Nice young centre back coming up. Damian Lowe, Stateman, one of our best defender. You understand? Play multiple position. And the last game, when he represent Jamaica, we see him move from centre back to CDM. You understand? And he was one of the man they say they gave him man of the match, you understand, for his role, you understand, in the holding midfield, and setting up a goal and actually setting up two goals, you understand, and they play well. They play his heart out when it comes on to the Jamaica team. That's Damian Lowe, you understand, and then we have Deshaun Bernard, you understand, Sheffield Wednesday, another centre back, you understand, playing good for his club. You understand? A good partnership. I don't know. Afterwards, when I finish all of this, I gonna ask the supporter to see if he can name his best 11 out of this. And then we have Michael Hector out of Charlton Athletic. You understand? Nice centre back also. Then we move on to Dexter Lambikisi, playing the Scottish Premiership for Art. He's a right back. Also, he played multiple positions. Also, Trevian Gray applied trade in the MLS for New York FC, play right back. Then we have Greg Lay, a nice defender coming into his own at the left back, play for Oxford United. He's really, really play good, play a couple good couple good game for Jamaica, really holding his own. We move on to the midfield. Daniel Johnson, who applies trade for Stokes. You understand? He's coming off. We know that he used to play for Preston. Now he joined Stokes and really playing good. Joel Latibert there play for Covering City. You understand? In the holding midfield era, scoring 2 goals. He's really having a good game. You understand? And move on to Bobby De Cover-Reid, the Fulham man, having a wonderful season for Fulham. Also named for Jamaica, scored some wonderful goals, scored a penalty that put us up 3-2 in the Canada game. Bobby De Cover-Reid, a good household name. Then come on to K. Roy Anderson, applies trade for Charlton Athletic. You understand? Really good player. Kasai Palmer coming in through again. He applies trade for Coventry City. They will move on to Ronaldo Cephas. Understand? He's really playing good. He just moved from one club to another club, and he's getting good minutes now. The club that he's at, and he's really playing good. Corey Burke, forward, who move into the forward. Corey Burke applies trade for New York Red Bull, really playing good. And then the asterisk side, the Bailey Kadamarti, you understand, play for Sheffield Wednesday, a promising striker, wanted by both countries now, you understand, but still very important, wanted by the Jamaican national team and also England under 19. Must be saying, wow, I'm living the dream. You understand? But let's hope that young Bailey make a good decision on his future. Then we have the wonderful house name poster boy, one of the poster boy for the Reggae Boys, Damari Gray. Won't be playing against US. He's out due to card suspension. You understand? Since start playing for Jamaica, sudden impact for the team, and the fans just love Damari Gray. You understand? Shamal Nicholson out of Boys Town, making a name for himself. Fighter, you understand? Fighter. We see Damari Gray applies trade in the in France, and he's playing for Clermont. Scored 3 goals. He's there on a loan. Scored 3 goals already, trying to help that team to fight relegation. So, and he's out for this semi-final game, but he'll be ready for the final. Yes, I do say final. So hopefully we can get Chama ready for the final. And we go on to Mikel Antonio. You understand? The stalwart, the man that plays hard for Jamaica. You understand? When Jamaica qualified for the semi-final, he said that you put up a thing on his Instagram. You understand? Like, coming to America. Yeah, so Mikel Antonio will be coming to America. And I know he's going to pull out his heart for Mikel Antonio. Welcome back to Jamal Lowe. You understand? Winger. Forward also applies trade for Swansea City. You understand? So, yes, Jamal Lowe, good player too, having some good game. And he's back in the team. Now, the player that I'm really excited for is a player from Arnett Garden. You understand? Scored against Trinidad and Tobago. Scored in some practice match for Jamaica, and he was picked for the Jamaican team. Went over Trinidad and also scored. Kahim Dixon, the man from Clarendon, one of the baddest schoolboy footballer. You understand? And he's back. He's in the team, and I'm happy for this young man. Very, very happy for this young man, and I hope he can do well. Hope he can get a game. And if he do get a game, I hope he can score. Bad fella, in Mr. Dixon from Clarendon and also Arnett Yard. Enough respect for this little youth. You understand? I hope he can make a name for himself. You understand? So, Mr. Porter, as we're going on the final leg, can you name me your best 11 out of this squad?
Looking at the players that's there, I think the best 11. If I have to select 11 to go on the field to take the field against the United States on the 21st, obviously I'll go with Blake in goal.
Yes.
I'll go with Low and Hector at centre back.
Okay.
I'll go
Okay.
with Greg Lee at left back.
All right.
I'll go with Tavon Gray
All right.
from New York City FC. And the reason why I will go with Tavon Gray, he knows these United States player.
Okay.
When he plays under 17 with the United States team, most of these players plays with him.
Right.
They were in camp with him. They played together in club football, so he understands them and he knows them.
Yes.
And Tavon can manhandle a lot of these, especially with his pace. He can get into certain areas and he can hurt them. So I would go
Definitely.
with Tavon.
Mm-hmm.
In in midfield, as you know, the coach likes
Hold
a
on.
four
Hold
four
on.
two.
Hold on, there, Mister. You give me the two centre backs.
Yes, Hector and Low, I told you.
Okay, Hector. No. Okay, go ahead. Yeah. All right. Good. 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 Go
Yeah.
ahead. Yes.
In midfield, I'll go with Joel Latibo there,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll go with Casey Palmer.
Okay.
On the right side, I would go with Bobby Reed.
All right.
On the left side, I like Cephas because of his speed,
Mm-hmm.
but I think I'm gonna go with a more experienced player. He was out of the squad for a while. Now he's back in the squad. This is a man who
Mm-hmm.
has been well traveled,
Mm-hmm.
understand international football, had played for Jamaica on a number of occasions,
Mm-hmm.
and that's no other than Jamal Lowe. I'll have
Correct.
Jamal Lowe coming out the left side.
Okay. Good.
Now, now up top with a bit of instruction, I'll have Mikel Antonio and Corey
Mm-hmm.
Burke. And
Okay.
the reason why I like Burke because of his work rate up top.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Burke will give them some problems and get them tired early. You know, I watched him play in club football last week, and he was giving those MLS players trouble. And I
Mm-hmm.
think Burke and Antonio will work well up top. You know, and the players on the bench, I think we have adequate replacement for
Mm-hmm.
these guys that's coming in. You know, as you talk about young Dixon is an excited one,
Yes.
and I'm pretty much sure that the Jamaican fan base would love to see a young Dixon get a few minutes here and there. You
Yes.
know, I think Cephas coming off the bench when players are tired and with his pace will bother people. You know, he's very quick, has a lot of dimension to his game, and he will score.
Yes.
So those are the 11 that I think I will start the game with, and then see how it goes, and then make my changes.
Mm. Not a starting level. And that's a good starting level. I like it. But I can't argue with you. You're the coach. Yeah, that's that. You argue a decent starting level. So yes, so I just want to show the people what's been going on. You understand? As we're saying the thumbnail, the Baileys, understand? J.F.F. Baileys. This was the news that was issued today. Sheffield Wednesday prodigal Bailey Kamara is given two international dilemma as he's called up by two countries. Yes, that was out today. And it said highly rated 18-year-old has enjoyed a breakthrough campaign at the Hillsborough, making a total of 21 senior appearances and registering 4 goals. And felt like a matter of time that this exploit would be reconciled at international level. They are not and they now been. Understand? Although born in England, Cameron is eligible to play for Jamaica, and that was included in their 23-man squad for the CONCACAF Nation League fixtures yesterday, March 14th. However, he has been called up by England under 19 for the fixtures in North Africa and against Cameroon and the USA. So there you have it. This was the news that was break today about the young player. All right. So
What must I say? He's a wanted man.
yeah, that's what we say. He's a very wanted man, a player in high demands right now, Daily Calamari. So there you have it, sport TTM fans. You understand? Election is coming on the 17th of March. That is Sunday coming. Yeah, the silent election. Remember, it was loud. Now it's very silent. Not hearing anything about it. It's a very silent election on the 17th that is coming up on Sunday. And also, the Jamaica will be going into action in the Nation League. The 23-man squad have been named. Mr. Porter just gave you one of the best team that he think may face the USA. So I want to thank you all those who have been up. I know that we're getting more people coming in, but yeah, it wasn't going to be a long stream. I want to thank Mr. Porter for his time. You understand, I called him suddenly, but he was a man just ready to express it and tell us what is happening in the world of football concern in Jamaica. I want to thank Mr. Porter, Mr. Devon Porter, for sharing his time with the Sport TTM fans. And I want to thank you all who have joined and watch odds for at least 45 minutes. If you have that, see the full, just go back, you understand, watch, share, and like the stream. Send it, share it, and give it a thumbs up. I want to thank you again, Mr. Porter, for your time, you understand, and I want to thank all the DTM fans for joining us. Now, this has been another interesting episode of Sports Down the Middle. Always remember to like our video, share a video, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Always remember to tell a friend so that friend could tell another friend and that friend could tell another friend. Be blessed and thank you, Mr. Porter.